Hi, welcome back to Cheyenne, Wyoming Urban Gardener. This is Debbie, and this is not in the garden right now because it's actually outside. It's pretty chilly right now, and we are supposed to get below 40 tonight. I just saw the weather forecast is showing now 39 degrees overnight, 39 Fahrenheit. So I'm very worried whether or not we will have tomatoes and cucumbers and watermelons and things like that left in the morning. It's really below what they are supposed to be able to withstand, especially watermelons are supposed to go to about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is it. So we are at 39 degrees tonight, and right now we are at about 7 p.m. And this is Saturday. So we're looking at temperatures going down to 39 degrees tonight, and I'm very worried that things won't pull through. It won't destroy the tomatoes that are already on the vine. However, it may stop any growth that they have. It could actually kill the vines. We're not getting frost as far as I know. There's a possibility that we could get frost. At those kinds of temperatures, we can. Even though typically we're supposed to be at 32 degrees to be able to get frost and things like that. At 39 degrees, if the air temperature is cool enough, up high enough, we can still get frost, especially if it is a clear night. So very worried about that, but otherwise, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, so we just kind of have to try to weather it through. So anyway, we did go to the Goodwill today, and I wanted to show you a little bit of a haul that I got from the Goodwill. And always check out the Goodwills to see whether or not you might come across canning supplies, especially at a good price. Now here recently when we went to the Goodwills, they have not been at a good price. I don't know who is pricing things these days in the Goodwills, especially here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have two Goodwills here. And we have seen canning jars upwards of $3 to $5 each. And that's on pint size, not quarts, not half gallons, anything like that. We have seen any canning jars at $3 to $5 each. Absolutely ridiculous. And I think that someone is not paying attention to what they're doing. I cannot imagine that the Goodwill franchise would be condoning their employees marking things, especially canning jars, to $3 to $5 each, because you can buy a box of canning jars, ball canning jars or Kerr canning jars at Walmart for about $10.87 for 12-pack. So that's less than $1 a jar. So I cannot imagine why that is going on in Goodwill. But I did run across some canning supplies today. And I came across a jar, just one jar, and it was marked at $1. Let me go ahead and get that unwrapped. And you can see the jar that we're looking at. It's actually a wide mouth, which is really fantastic. You can see there it was marked at $1. And this is actually an older jar variety than the newer jars. So that is something, and it actually has the little design on the side. So that is really pretty. So I did get that. And now those typically in a 12-pack with that little design on the side, these are normally around $12 to $13 for a 12-pack. So still not at much more than $1 a jar. So anyway, we did find these today as well, which is fantastic. And this is wide mouth mason caps for home canning. And these are the screw bands and lids. So you can see there, the box looks like it has never been opened. And there it is. And then we have regular mouth lids and rings, screw bands. And this one looks like it was never opened as well. And then I just found myself a few placemats to go with a new fall tablecloth. So I had to pause it for just a moment. My grandson's in the background making all kinds of noise. So anyway, I did find at least 2 packs of bands and lids and 1 jar. I know that's not a whole lot, but that is more lids and rings than I had, and it'll replace some of the ones that I've had to consider reusing some of the lids, and you can reuse the lids as long as you inspect them really well, because I have reused some of them, and they've done just fine. But anyway, at least we have some new ones to replace those. And also, that is much needed since right now I am canning like crazy. This is my pheasant bone broth that I just finished up last night. Yes, I've been doing batch after batch. So right now we have 11 quarts of pheasant bone broth. And then we still have a couple of pheasants in the freezer that we can do something with later on. But at least we got those 11 quart-sized, so that's 32 ounces of pheasant bone broth. And we'll just use it like we do chicken bone broth. And another thing that I got at the Goodwill was these storage boxes. They had a whole bunch of these. I bought 4 of them for 50 cents each. And we're going to use these for storage of seed packets, as well as to use on one of our medicine cabinets so we can assort some of our cold and flu medicine and things like that. So we can basically free up some space on the shelves. So we got those for 50 cents each. And then we got a couple of movies. And we just really inspect the movies, make sure that they don't have any scratches or anything on them. Anyway, my pizza is going off. I just wanted to share a little bit of a canning haul with y'all and some organization. And we also got from the Goodwill, this is not really that huge, but we got an instant Omni toaster oven, which is also, it does air frying, toasting, baking, broiling, roasting, reheating, and dehydrating. So it is a dehydrator as well. And it was practically brand new. It looked like someone had just basically tried it out and either didn't like it or just was like, oh, I don't think I want to use all of these buttons. So you can see here it comes with a rotisserie. So we have a rotisserie in here, and it comes with the air fry basket, and then it comes with a tray. So all of the things were in here with this. It looks brand new, as you can see here. So lights there, we tested it out. Everything works on it. So fantastic. Looks seriously brand new. Everything was with it. The only thing it was not with it was the manual. And we're going to just basically download that online and print it out. So there you have it. It is an instant Omni. So if you don't have one of these, and it's actually pretty big, I mean, there's like quite a space in there. That will definitely fit a chicken. So we can use this in place of the oven for a lot of things that we need. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notices on new videos as they come out, and we'll see you in the next one.